All right, I made it down the bumpy road to Erin's bus. This is Erin's dog. And how you guys doing? This is Andy from Because We Nomad. And today we are going to meet with Erin. And this is her bus. She makes sourdough bread. She has an Instagram called Over Coals Dough. And knock knock. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, dude? What's going
on? Good. Doing good. Just came to check out your sourdough today.
Hey, she's just resting in the fridge right now.
So yeah, this is one of those barbecue turbo tubes. I don't know what you call it, but it gets the coals going really good and a lot faster. I don't know if you've ever used one of these before, but these are a really great way to start coals fast.
Feels hot as shit.
Yeah, it's trying.
Yep. Phew.
Smoky Joe.
Yep.
She checking on the coals? Yeah. Hi.
Pretty good.
Get the dough out of the fridge now. Yeah.
I just get the bags from Walmart that are brand new. Ooh, sticky, icky. Sometimes it does stick.
Alrighty.
Good.
So is that a parchment paper? What kind of paper is that?
I use parchment paper. I do reuse sometimes, but...
Okay, and what's that basket? What's that called?
Oh, this is called a bread proofing basket or a banneton.
Uh-huh.
This one's really cool. It's made out of wood pulp fiber.
Yep.
So it gives a nice crust to it. Get out of Germany, but you can find them on Amazon.
Yep.
Really good. I like them
And
a
then
lot.
that one does like a texture on the top of the bread.
Yeah, and you can get plain or like a waffle design or something cute like that too.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give her a score for a place for the bread to kind of blow out its steam and stuff. Nice thick crust already on it. So do a little something different here. Try something different every time and see what I like the best. Don't have to be boring, right?
Yeah.
So I should do it a little deeper on this side. Just be a little resistant. Alright, I have this pan kind of pre-warmed up. If I had a campfire going, I throw it on there.
Okay.
And sometimes I throw a couple ice cubes in it to create a little bit more steam than what's actually in the bread dough itself. So sizzle, yes, good.
Alright.
Back in the freezer. You don't have to do that, but if anybody wants to know more about it, I'm open for discussion. I've learned to put it back where you have it cooking because you can bring your little
I bet.
barefoot.
I was gonna say, like, barefoot, how do you not get your feet burned?
Just gonna knock some off the top and
surround
the bottom.
Okay.
Get stuff going. Helps me get them in there. Helps.
She knocks it into the shelf and then pushes it under.
Yeah. Depends on what size bread, how fat it is in your pan, if you want to do this or not.
Yeah.
I like a nice crusty bottom.
Yeah.
So I try to get it as close to that bread size as possible. That's where you add nice crusty bread. So,
So you just spread them out evenly and
kind of, sort of. I'm kind of dysfunctional with it. Some people you'll see online are just like stagger them perfectly. I don't. I just kind of get them up in there, get that bread, that pan keep hot, so it gets a nice rise and comes close to the top of the oven like you want it to.
So talk to me about this shovel.
So it's just a cheap shovel I bought from here in town.
Yep.
And then I drilled a couple holes in it.
Yeah.
This size hole was really appropriate for like full charcoals before they start burning down. That one was way too big. They're falling plumb out of it. So, and my friend Steven, who is a welder and a metal worker, he had this fun mesh on hand, and he went ahead and welded that on there for me. So when I go pick up coals, I can shake out any of the ash, because ash insulates and doesn't get the heat to your food source.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You got
for 1 hour.
1 hour starting now.
I just won this table actually online. It was a Lodge cast iron contest. And they said the winner could pick anything they wanted online. And I was like, are you kidding me?
That's awesome.
And I've been wanting one of these for a while, been looking used for a while, and I couldn't find one. So when that happened, that's the first thing I did. Really, really helps with the wind. I'm stoked to have it. Thanks, Lodge.
All right, these guys are cooking away here. You can see the coals under there too. Yeah. Tell me about your flipping here.
I just want to spin these when you're baking in a Dutch oven. You want to spin the bottom half one direction and then the top half another direction about every 10 minutes or so, depending on if there's wind or other things like that. And that way it just kind of distributes the coals in a different pattern so you don't get hot spots.
Cool. How long you had this thing for now?
Just turned 6 years with her.
6 years. Yeah. This thing's, I've always liked this bus. This has been one of my favorite buses.
Needs a little touch up of paint.
It's just the right size bus. And
I see the scoop in the front.
Yeah, the front is awesome. It's just got a good look. And with the sun setting here, this is even more beautiful. So you do other jobs besides making sourdough bread. What are, like when you're in the fall, what do you do?
I go up to North Dakota for the sugar beet harvest, and I'm a foreman up there and have a really good time. So it was just my 8th harvest and I'm about to go into my 9th. So obviously it's not as bad, but if you're a hard worker and you don't mind being cold or hot, depends on the year, honestly. It's a really great nomad job, I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Yeah. The beet harvest. And I know you wear many hats, yeah. So what's your other hat you got here?
Recently.
So now this is, she just started working for Lifetime batteries.
Yeah, Lifetime batteries, and just doing a little representative stuff with them. I've had the batteries before any of this happened or came about, so I'm not being currently paid, but I do have some product coming in exchange for the Lifetime battery product coming. And yeah, I've had their batteries for a while. I run a lot of stuff on it. I have a lot of electronics in my rig, so about to add one more this week. So
yeah, and I know last summer you guys upgraded the solar.
Yeah.
How much solar do you got?
2,220 on the roof.
Nice. And then how much batteries are you going to have once you get the Lifetime batteries?
Well, I have Lifetime batteries right now and I have 690 amp hours. I might eventually add another battery, but I'm putting in one of their inverter chargers because my transfer switch on my current one is. And yeah, and we made a deal. So
perfecto.
Yeah.
All right. How are we doing on the bread? Okay, we're doing a quick check here. Ooh, look at the steam coming off there.
Yeah, it didn't get the big ear from the cut score in it.
Oh, yeah. It still looks pretty, though.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. That's just Instagram.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, we'll pull the coals out the center and... What is it?
So she's adjusting the coals.
Yeah,
to just like an outer ring now. I don't know if you can, yeah, and then that way it won't burn the top. Yeah, the sun's looking great. Another 20 minutes and it's gonna drop. You know, you get the
colors.
Get a thumb between it and the horizon maybe. We're gonna take another peek. Oh, look at that.
It's gonna give it a little tap.
Uh-oh, those are still slipping. Don't lose the coals. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Is it done?
I didn't get that far.
Oh, started slipping.
Sounds done to me.
Okay. Yum.
Turbo.
Yeah, it cooked fast.
Of course, it's hot as it goes.
Yeah. Let's get a good zoom in there. That is a beautiful loaf of bread. Yeah.
Tasty.
And this tasty loaf of sourdough bread is cooling. It's still warm, and it's cooling on top of my stove here. So give it a little bit of time, and then I'm gonna make a ham and cheese sandwich with it. It's gonna be tasty. Okay, I'm gonna bring the camera down here so you can get a better picture. I'm using a headlamp and a water bottle for a light. Yep, it's looking tasty though. Sourdough bread, fresh, smoked cheddar, sliced kind of thick, and a couple deli slices of honey ham. So I'm gonna put I just turned the burner on down here on the skillet, and I'm going to just make it on the piece of bread. I'm just gonna throw that on there, throw some cheese on there. Come on, it's just a grilled cheese, so we're not getting gourmet here. But the bread is gourmet, and maybe the cheese might be gourmet, but yep. And then we're gonna put some more bread on top. And this thing's sizzling, doing good. Oh, there's gonna be a tasty sandwich here. Hey guys, it's time to eat this awesome sandwich. But before I do that, if you could please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And over here you can subscribe. And I drop a new video every Sunday, so please follow along and check out Because We Nomad. Have a good night.